For example, in Egypt, protected by the Great Pyramid and below the ground line, we have the subterranean chamber. Since it is free of rubbish, it can be recognized as an Hanan Paccha altar. We compare some principal elements of this chamber with lithic expressions of the Hanan Paccha culture near to Cusco. First, a double altar, rising from the stony floor, divided in two parts by a rectangular shape, the same lithic expression we find here with its monolithic altar in Tetekaka, Cusco. The arm on the altar in Egypt is similar to this one on the altar in Amaru Machay, Cusco. We compare also this sign of three faces and these other ones in Cusco. Also on the roof of the chamber there are details with right angles trapped in the stone. It is the same culture that made these designs with this variation of different levels. Also in Egypt, the existence of three different worlds can be shown, and in the order determined by human history. The Hanan Paccha in situ can be found in different places. This picture is from Abu Rawash. There also exist Hanan Paccha pieces that show vitrification and an undeniable expression of having been molded. Uran Paccha pieces have a great presence near the Sphinx. In the base of the Menkaure pyramid, there is over-construction with stone blocks from Uran Paccha. The same counts also for the base of the Great Pyramid. Without doubt, the Uran Paccha of Oseiron and Menkaure is of the same lithic expression that is abundantly present in Cusco. The so-called Eye of Horus of the Great Pyramid contains the three different lithic styles. A closer look shows us Hanan Paccha, over-constructed with respect. A similar piece of Hanan Paccha exists in Kenko, Cusco. On the Isle of Malta, we find the most abundant expressions of Hanan Paccha and over-constructions of whole Europe. There are pieces of Hanan Paccha so sophisticated as this example, on which the molding technology can be recognized. But the most important of the vestige is this sacred place inside the rock, presently dominated as the hypogeum chamber. It is a great example of the monolithic Hanan Paccha culture. In Hattusha, Turkey, exists lithic evidences of the three worlds. The Uran Paccha style of Hattusha uses the same lithic junctions as those of Cusco. This sacred place called the Tower is related to the origins of the Hittites. It is a construction over a base of Hanan Paccha, very similar to the construction made of the sacred rock of this mountain in Pisak. In Turkey, we find also the sanctuary of Yasalikaya, where the lithic expression of Hanan Paccha in situ exists. For example, this kind of a rectangular shape with a low relief and made in molded stone can also be found in different vestiges of Cusco.